What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lyndon Britt. Wanted to shoot another video to be able to give you a tip to grow your business. I was listening to another podcast and it brought something to my attention that I wanted to share once again, and it really put in perspective of how I think of things, and it made a whole lot of sense. But I love the analogy that they used. Mr. Doug Fireball once again. He asked the question, "Are you a warrior? Worrier, or are you a warrior? Warrior." And it really put into perspective for me my thinking, how it used to be to what it is now, based on the actions that I've taken over this 90-day life change that I've begun recently. But it made me really think back in the day. Like I say, not too long ago, and I say that like it's a long time ago, several months ago, I was a big time worrier. Worrier. I worried about everything. I worried about how I was going to pay bills, how I was going to get money for this. We got traveling stuff, how we were going to get here, and family's doing something. How am I going to figure out how to get the money to get there? How are we going to get there? Where are we going to stay when we got there? We don't have this. We don't have. I worried about everything, as a lot of people do normally. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Just woke up. But normally, at least you know I'm thinking about you early in the morning, huh? But normally, a lot of people do that. They worry about everything. They're big time worriers. But over the course of a few months of really changing my actions and changing my daily habits, it's beginning to change into warrior mode. And if you think about warriors are very bold. They're very courageous. That doesn't mean they don't have fear. But if you think about warriors in the movies, like the movie Gladiator, stuff like that, it's not as though they don't have fear. But the fact is that they face it. They face the fear, regardless of what it was. If you think about the same guy in the movie 300, they had. Some of them, they had no fear. I mean, they were going against an army of thousands, and they were few. They were 300, but they came. I mean, that didn't stop them from going to war and fighting at all whatsoever. They overcame. When you think about warriors, they take action. They are their bold. And you can tell a warrior when you see one. They stand completely out, and that was the attitude that I have begun to develop to the point where I am now, where I don't do things like that anymore. And I'm very appreciative. That doesn't mean I don't have fear. I give you a personal example. I used to be afraid to sit in front of the camera. I used to be able to get behind the lens of a camera or stuff like that and talk in front of people or in front of the camera, just share stuff. Now I'm more comfortable turning on the camera than anything else because of the things that I used to do, my mindset, how I changed. You have to really change your daily actions in order to get a different result. Seriously. I mean, on my daily, I give you just a routine of a few things you can do to begin to change your actions, to convert from being a warrior to a warrior. And I wake up in the mornings now, and the first thing I do as I start my day, I sit to the side and I pray and I thank God for allowing me to wake up. And I just pray for a few minutes for a few things. I'm not going to go through my whole prayer. But once I get up, one of the things I chose to do to get up an hour earlier. So many people say it's not enough time in the day to do something. Are you willing to go to sleep later, or are you willing to wake up earlier? Me, I'm willing to do both. So I'm up. I'll be honest with you. This video is shot right now. It's about 4 a.m. right now, but I've been up since 3 something handling business. And so that was one of the things. You have to be willing to make a sacrifice for something. So I woke up early. I do my prayers. I work on my business in the morning. Once I'm done doing this, I'll go work out. I've got fitness goals as well. So I'm going to work out. And the entire time I'm focused on working out. I'm not focused on anything else because I'm going there for results. I'm not doing it just to do it. When I leave there, I still have a job. I go to work. Throughout the day at job, I still do things for my business in between that time. Lunch break, I'm handling business calls. I'm contacting prospects and stuff like that. I am answering questions from a lot of people that have questions about my MLM or the training products that I have access to, that I'm able to help a lot of people grow their business, stuff like that. And I'm focused on things outside of my job on a daily basis. And when I get off, I'm headed home. I don't listen to music. Matter of fact, I don't listen to music in the morning. In the morning, I have my quiet time with God, and I'm still praying and talking to God and thinking about my plan for the day. When I get off work and I'm headed home, Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday, I do not listen to music whatsoever. I cut on a podcast of speakers that have reached the pinnacle of what I'm trying to reach, and I listen to them every day. Whether it's Les Brown, if it's Doug Fireball, you hear me talk about him a lot. If it's Eric Thomas, if it's Zig Ziglar, stuff like that. I cut on podcasts and listen to those type of men, listen to the mindset they had. And when I began doing that, I began seeing a change. I began seeing a change in my mindset. I stopped worrying about things because it lets you know the only reason you worried about things because you hadn't begun working toward a solution for the things that you're worried about. You're not. When you begin to think as a business person, you begin to think as a warrior, you begin to take an action on those things that you need to do in order to get out of worry mode. Okay, so once I get home, I spend time with my wife, stuff like that, and I still create a game plan. Sometimes I still have a business I have to do, and I come home and I watch a training, or I listen to another training, something that's going to advance my business even more. And I input into my business to that point where I'm no longer at a job because I like to work from home. I'm not there yet. I work from home. I like to work from home full time. Let me say that. But a lot of my actions throughout the day have taken me away from worrying about things to becoming a warrior about things. Okay, so it's all in the mindset of your daily actions, stuff like that. So a question you have to ask yourself, are you a worrier? Will you worry about everything, how you're going to get things done, what needs to be done? Or are you a warrior? Do you take action to be able to resolve the things that you know need to be done? Do you try to figure out solutions rather than sit back and worry? How are you going to do it? Become that person that comes up with solutions of how you're going to do it. All right. And it begins with the mind. It begins with your daily actions. So are you a worrier or are you a warrior? Which one? If you need a little help, a little guidance, stuff like that, don't be ashamed to reach out to myself or anyone else for that matter that you know that can help you get to that point that you're trying to get to. Do not be ashamed. I was at one point and it kept me stuck in worry mode. All right, and if you see this going bright, I'm sitting in front of my computer right now. Sorry it's so long, once again, but y'all have a blessed day. Make sure if you continue to find the blog, if you found any value in this, please like, comment, and share. Okay, several other people that may need to hear this that just need to be introduced to a platform that can help them switch from worry mode to warrior mode. Okay. All right. So y'all have a blessed day. Continue to follow the blog, lindenbritt.mlspsites.com. If you're looking for a way to be able to grow your business, get more leads, become a better leader, click the link at the very top of the description and you can connect with me. Matter of fact, I'll leave a few connects down in there as well. You'll be able to contact me on, whether it be on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Skype, whatever. I'll leave some contacts for you. You can even reach out to me and we can talk. I love to be able to talk to you personally and we have a conversation, get some feedback from each other. All right, so y'all have a blessed day and I will see y'all later.